Hey guys, what's going on? So this is my Toyota Rav4 right here. And today we need to do some maintenance work on it. I'm going to change the thermostat and also it's leaking at the rocket cover gasket, and it needs a service as well. Before we proceed with carrying out our repair, let's have a look around my Rav4. It's not a bad car, it's pretty good. Two-door one. It's 4-wheel drive, automatic. Nothing too fancy. And here we have the 3S FE motor. Very exciting motor here. Yeah, lots and lots of potential right here for power. Yep. But so I got to remove the thermostat because actually my engine's thermostat's stuck open and it's just stuck in cold the whole time. It's not the sensor, we'll slightly get off cold, but pretty much the thermostat's just wide open, so the engine's not reaching operating temperature. Looking by, I have to actually remove the alternator here to probably even get access to it, and maybe this exhaust manifold heat shield, which looks like that's going to be fun. And then yeah, first things first, what we're going to do is we're going to get a straw and suck out the coolant. So what you do is just get your straw in there and you just suck it out. It's alright, it's good for you, it's coolant. I'll make it nice and hard and strong on the inside. But actually, I'm just joking about that. You don't want to drink coolant. It's, yeah, I wouldn't recommend it, and if you did, you probably want to call the poison sensor just to make sure you're gonna live. But first things first, I'm gonna drain the coolant out of this, and then I'm actually gonna remove that alternator so I can get at the thermostat assembly, which is just there next to the water pump. So I got my little bucket here. I'm gonna catch the coolant with this so I can put it back in the system, so I don't have to buy new coolant because I'm too cheap. It's just like a little bung underneath the radiator, so you just unscrew that and the coolant should drain out. So I'm just going to do that now. So the coolant is now draining. Now while we wait for that, we might as well start undoing things so we can easily get access into that thermostat assembly, so we can remove the housing to get at the thermostat. So in order to get access to where the thermostat housing is, you have to undo your oil filter to even get out the nuts that are on the studs that hold it in. So it's right down there. Yes, there. I don't know if you can see it, but you have to undo your oil filter, which is right there, in order to get access to the nut on the other side of that housing. Right here, which you can just see it down there at the bottom. That little fucker there. Oh, that'll make life easy today. Fuck yeah. I finally got that off. Oh, that's a battle. Look at that. Things we do just to get an oil filter off sometimes. Oh yeah, boy. Ah, motherfucker, I need a seal. I got it out. Yep. There it is. That fucking cunt. Oh, that was shit to get that out. Got myself a bit of a situation. Got a thermostat. Got the thermostat in there. It's got a rubber gasket around it, and this is the gasket that came out of it, and you can see it's pretty fucked. Like, I want to stick that back in there. This is on the new thermostat, so I'm gonna go get a new O-ring for the thermostat because the person that got me the thermostat did not get me the O-ring. Oh, I just rang the local place that sells parts near me. They're gonna give me a call back to let me know if they have got the gasket, and if not, yeah. So for now, I'm gonna change the rocket cover gasket because that's the only thing left I can do. Yeah, so there's no point chucking that back in there if it's gonna leak, because then we have to go back and change it again. So on the Rav4, now there's like weird little, I haven't seen this before, but there's little nuts that hold down the rocket cover here. And what you do is you just undo those, and I believe the rocket cover just comes straight off. Which then I can put a gasket on. It looks like someone's just used the liquid gasket before to seal it. So I just got back from the parts store and got me some spark plug seals. So I got a whole new rocket cover gasket because I needed the spark plug seals, which those are leaking as well as the rocket cover. And then I got the O-ring for my thermostat gasket. So I'm just going to pop the thermostat back in there, then take off the rocket cover gasket, and then replace that. And I also brought spark plugs. So I think since I'm in there, might as well do spark plugs too. So I've just packed in the, put in there the new thermostat. I'm just about to tighten that up, the bolts on there, and then that should be good. Then we can look at this rocket cover here, which is leaking. It looks like someone's just gummed up everything with liquid gasket before. That's gonna be fun. I got some spark plugs as well, so I can put spark plugs in it too. And then obviously, before we put the alternator back on, we'll chuck the oil filter, the new oil filter on it. Alright, just done that thermostat up. That thing is a fucking cunt to do. Fucking cunt, man. That thing is a cunt. I'm gonna get the rocket cover off and do the spark plugs. And then, yeah, do all that. Clean up the rocket cover. I'm just gonna remove that liquid gasket before I put the gasket on for the rocket cover. And should be good to go, and then do an oil change and put the oil filter on and do an oil change. Yep. Oh, we can see where the leak is from the gasket is at the back here. Look at all that oil. Yummy, 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 yummy. Just heading down the back of the side of the block there. So what we'll do is clean it all up, slap the new gasket on it, change spark plugs, and away we go. Yay! Hey, what's going on? Yeah, so the camera ran out of battery, so I've just charged it back up and turned it back on. But in the meantime, while I was charging the camera, I've just put this new rocket cover gasket seal in and changed the spark plug O-rings as well as the spark plugs. And then I've just put everything back together. Now I'm just going to put on the alternator. I've just filled it up with coolant, so coolant system's all full. We're also going to have to run it as well to purge out any air bubbles that we've got in there. So yeah, so I'm just going to whack the alternator on now, and then also I got to put the oil filter, the new oil filter on too. So I'll put the new oil filter on and then I'll put the alternator on, and then also top it up with oil as well. Well, I'll probably do an oil change once it warms up. And yeah, so that's what I'm going to be doing now. AC Delco, quality man, just pure quality here. So after changing the thermostat, now you can see that the engine is now running at operating temperature instead of always running on cold. So that is a huge improvement for us, and plus now I can actually have heating in the vehicle instead of it just always being mildly warm, because the engine was never able to actually heat up. So thanks for watching, guys. So it's been quite a busy day with changing the thermostat on the Toyota Rav4. It was a bit of a mission to remove that alternator and get at the thermostat housing, but we got there in the end. And then also having to go down the road and go get a thermostat seal gasket for the thermostat. So that all worked out well. It's all going now. We haven't got any leaks or anything like that, so that's good. I still need to bleed the cooling system though. I'm not really looking forward to that because I kind of hate doing that. And then also still got to do an oil change, so I'll probably do that possibly tomorrow. But yeah, so that's all for today. So please like and subscribe if you enjoyed.